of the shockwave, afraid of the root. He's going to return back to the bottom lane.
Yeah, Reignover actually bowled the creep, but they're finding Huni here.
Well, let's see what Huni can do. He's caught down. That's a lot of damage. Despite getting the equalizer out, he's going to get taken out. Fairly easy duo. No engage from YellOwStaR, but Unlimited.
They're overreaching.
He's looking. That's the Tibbers down. They're pushing onto YellOwStaR. He is just destroyed. The healing from Monsoon means nothing when you're ignited. And that is a dead support. Oh, it's not over yet. They want Reignover. Reignover's caught out. He is caught in the Cataclysm. He's stealthed up. No more vision. We do see Soren throwing out that Petrifying Glaze. Reignover's jumped back in. Shockwave is up. 2 caught. That was a re-engage they did not want. Equalizer from the back line as Huni's trying to set something up. Take a look at Febiven. He's low on mana. Airwaks gets the knockup. Febiven looking for the kill. They're going to trade. This is a 1-for-2 so far. Soren is going to be able to stay alive for the time being as Huni is overheating. The shield is up. Copenhagen Wolves with a 3-for-1 in the jungle. Top lane. We'll see if he can get himself a taste of YoungBuck. Teleport comes up from Huni as well. YoungBuck, Glacial Paths away. This is a 4-man dive. Equalizes out. YoungBuck is buying so much time. He's needing so much resources. He's still not dead. Now he gets taken out. What do Copenhagen Wolves do in response? Good to see how Fnatic are going to pull themselves back in without a monumentally magic team fight. Copenhagen Wolves, 15 minutes are going to take that first drag. I did not expect this level of really control around the map. They simply haven't demonstrated in many of their previous games.
Rengar ulti. They just need to kite back and place a pink ward and then they're fine.
Well, let's see if they can. Reignover manages to jump on and he's the first one to get taken out as the shockwave does get thrown down from Febiven. It's a 1-for-1 trade as YellOwStar's trying to survive the poison damage. He does manage to hold on for just a moment. It's a support for a jungler and Copenhagen Wolves are in retreat. Try to start to fall apart.
So, Reignover's going again.
Unlimited's caught out. He's melted down. First victim as we see equalizer thrown out from Huni. Soren on the retreat.
Third one. YoungBuck's forced to go mid. The ultimates are down though, but they're having a hard time getting this tower possibly.
Well, YoungBuck decides not to engage. The shockwave pulls Airwaks back in. Reignover was rooted in place. Tower still stands as Airwaks is down. Reignover's looking for the root. YoungBuck gets slowed. Still got the Frozen Tomb available.
Work because eventually Bora's shot column is going to come out on top.
Well, Copenhagen Wolves, they showed that they can climb the ladder. They showed that they have the ability to scale up, to push up, to play the map. But that 5,000 gold lead has now dwindled to around 3,000. Fnatic unable to secure the dragon. That's number 2.
This might be a big engagement from the leader side.
Let's see where Reignover goes. Pink ward still not going down. They do manage to find one. Reignover is destroyed by the burst of freeze. That is replied by Airwaks. Jungler for jungler. The shockwave pulls freeze in. Freeze is now out of the fight. What can YoungBuck do? Forced to self-cast the Frozen Tomb, but the AoE is going to be enough to take down YellOwStaR. Soren continues to fight. He's found Steeelback. He's looking for Huni. He's found him. Now he's on to Febiven. The twin fangs. It's a triple fang. That is Soren going huge.
I'm just gonna let that moment last for a while. That was absolutely beautiful. It should not happen. You got lucky here that they had an insane skill play, but here they're fighting again.
Oh, Huni's in trouble, but Freeze is gonna get taken out. It's Reignover that gets the kill credit. Teleport from YoungBuck. He's looking for a target. Will follow Airwaks. He's chasing Reignover. Reignover's knocked in the air. Janna's got the shield down as Huni's dropped in the background. That knockup's not gonna be enough. Actually, it is Reignover. Very aggressively jumps back in. Get chased on. I love the shotgun analogy. We'll see if Copenhagen Wolves can find time to reload.
Well, they have an Uzi in between in Cassiopeia, but that's the one Uzi in an army of shotguns. Set up a slow push on top. They have a wave on bottom. Reignover's taking care of that. They should really drive in the mid lane right now and then use those double waves. They engage on Febiven.
Well, let's see if they take him out. He's down. Frozen Tomb. Unlimited flash over the wall into the Tibbers.
Ballsy play into Equalizer with Rumble. Let's see if this works out.
So, Copenhagen Wolves, 5 members in the pit versus 4 members of Fnatic. Everybody is around. The Equalizer goes out. It's not bad. Reignover jumps forward, waiting for the shockwave. He's out. We do see Fnatic on the retreat. Airwaks has been taken down. It's 2 kills in favor of Fnatic. A Steeelback is on the board. Baron is stopped for the trade of Reignover.
Absolutely, and that's why you see a 2-for-1. You know, YoungBuck went in, Airwaks went in. They're like, okay, guys, fix the problem in the back. I'll deal with the front. But they went 2-for-1. On a Baron bait, that should never ever happen. They do pick up the dragon here, but I think Fnatic can count their blessings. They got lucky there.
Gold separates these 2 players. Teams rather. Huni is now caught out. Unlimited's chasing him. Freeze doesn't even need the help. He just insta-gibbed Huni.
Get it out and definitely don't make the same mistake again.
Well, teleport is available for Huni. He's spawning in 7 seconds. YellOwStaR's moving forward. He could be the first victim. Gets the knock-up. Glacial Path comes out. Insta Monsoon. YellOwStaR's on the retreat. He's going to flash over the wall. He does make it out. Now Airwaks looking for a target. He can't Cataclysm Steeelback. The Bowler Strike goes wide for Reignover. Tibbers hits no one. Unlimited forced to flash over the wall. Reignover's on the board as we do see Unlimited in the retreat. Fnatic find the kill.
Half out, flash out, and then the beauty of that play, Reignover counter engages.
Oh, Reignover knew Soren was there. Steps backwards. Soren's on the retreat. The Snake Lady's trying to get away. Here comes a zippy YoungBuck. Finds himself a wall. Glacial Paths away. Is going to get that frozen tomb onto Febiven. Here comes a support. Freeze blows up one. That's a double hourglass as Febiven and YoungBuck trade 1-for-1. In the background, Soren's found YellOwStaR and Steeelback goes man mode. He dives in. We see Huni picking up a kill as Soren is putting the poison down into Steeelback. Huni looking for freeze, forced to flash away. Huni's already died to that Graves before. The poison's ticking. Shield keeps Huni alive.
But if you look at your play and play, they're doing Baron.
Well, let's see what Reignover can do. He's hopped in. Baron secured by the Copenhagen Wolves. Reignover tried to get in, but it wasn't enough. So after all of the aftermath, Wolves are the one that grabbed Baron. Today, Dragon is respawning. This is Dragon number 4. Fnatic are nowhere near, and that ticking time bomb is now really counting down.
Yeah, you have to go.
In the book of how to defeat Fnatic, Copenhagen Wolves read up to page 14, and he said it was blank. Have they found some pages at the back of the book giving them some information? Because they've managed to get to this top lane. This tower's going down. We see the smite from Reignover, but it's not enough.
To not allow Fnatic. Fnatic realizes this, and they're going for the Rengar ulti.
Wow, Reignover's looking for a target. He's going to be able to root somebody down. He's going to be able to hop. It's Airwaks that he sets his sights on. Has the ability to hop again. Shockwave is available, but not used. Reignover's looking. The equalizer goes out, and that's fantastic. Airwaks is down. Reignover flashes out. Let's look for Soren. He's got a petrifying gaze. Freeze. Flash forward. He flashes the Shockwave out. Unlimited jumps in. He's Tibbets down. YoungBuck's found 3. He's rooted them. Frozen Tomb to stay alive as now Huni gets melted in the background. Reignover stays alive thanks to that command protect. Copenhagen Wolves, despite losing one early, they put up a decent fight.
Back, you're about to bait Fnatic into a choke point when you have Cassiopeia. If not, you're going to get a free Baron. Do not turn back and force your team to run through that same chokehold against a Rumble. Fnatic's going for Baron right here because they want to punish the Dragon that the Wolves took.
Well, let's see if they can make it work. Dragon number 5 was completed by Copenhagen Wolves. They've got double the bonuses. Look at that mini-map. You've got Copenhagen Wolves coming up from behind. Soren's got no ulti. Reignover's looking for a target, but he's been left alone. Fnatic did take the Baron. They lost their jungler, and it is 1 mega buff for another.
Ahead, but they could have closed the game right here.
Well, could have closed the game, was not to be. Equalizer's available for Huni. He's got the spell. Copenhagen Wolves, 1 or 2 more hits is what they need. They take the inhibitor. So
Reignover, he's going for that signature ulti yet again.
Oh, he's managed to find Soren. Soren's been rooted. The equalizer's great. That's an even better shockwave. Huni's got the first kill of the fight and follows it up with a second. Now we see Steeelback. He's janitoring up from the back line, focusing down freeze. Exhaust comes out. Fnatic find 4 and only lose Reignover.
And it's gone.
It seems to be putting the damage.
Flank from Airwaks and Soren are flash. This might be an absolutely brutal combo.
That is massive. The petrifying gaze destroys Fnatic. Huni goes golden before he goes frozen. Airwaks gets knocked out, but Steeelback is in trouble. Steeelback's going to get taken down. Freeze picks up a kill. He gets 1 in reply before YellOwStaR is dropped. Fnatic are aced.
This is game.
Copenhagen Wolves are pushing in. YoungBuck is teleported to the top. Copenhagen Wolves find a fantastic victory against Fnatic.
They filled in the pages in the book. They finally learned. If Reignover comes for you, run away. He's really scary. Kite him back. Use the threat of your composition and then counter engage. Airwaks flank at the same time. Soren R flashes forward and they're taking this game. Quick shot.
Fnatic are down 6-2 as the Copenhagen Wolves